Good afternoon, Hawks, and welcome to DC Blue. I'll be your host, Brandon.
And I'm his assistant,
yes,
Madison.
Yes, she is. Are you ready for an exciting day of performances and news?
I sure am.
Shut up. First up is What's the Buzz, which will teach you about clubs, sports, and fine arts.
Hello, DCHS. I am one of your hosts. This is What's the Buzz? DCHS Live brings you a new weekly segment that covers all your favorite sports, fine arts, and in this case, clubs. I am Maddie, your host for the segment Club. For this episode, we will be covering Book and Bake Club. We interviewed teachers and students, and here we will try to show you and try to convince you, yes you, to join any of these clubs, sports, and fine arts. Let's jump in. We interviewed Miss Krell, Miss Beecher, Maxwell, and Mr. Bodine, and we're starting off these interviews with Miss Krell.
So Book and Bake is on Thursdays, and it starts immediately after school. So that's about 3:50, and then it ends at 4:45, and the students immediately at that time have a pass to get on 2 buses where they have a ride that comes and picks them up. But Book and Bake is only every other week, so we meet about twice a month. So what's really unique about Book and Bake is that students come with a love of reading and that they're interested in cooking. And what we do is we develop reading skills, and we also delve into cooking. And students bring a lot of their own skills, and then we enhance them with all kinds of other culinary skills, talking about food, pairings, and ultimately the end product is making your own food. You should join because you love reading, and you want to be a part of a book club, and that you are hungry. No, but you want to make food, and you want to learn how to make food on your own. And it's a wonderful skill to have. Think about all the things you can do with this.
This concludes this week's segment for What's the Buzz. My name is Maddie Joseph. See you next week. Goodbye. Did he record? Whoa, that reporter was really good.
No, I don't think she's ready for her own gig yet. But I'll certainly be at the next Book and Bake.
The next project is a short film. I'm glad I brought a snack.
Watching Channel Hawks, the lowest funded channel in the county. WHKS TV.
Hey Jay, I need you to fire Ron and Jace. They're horrible hosts. I'm gonna find 2 new people to replace them. Hey, you need a job?
I could take a job.
Meet me in office 316 between 10:10 and 10 a.m. tomorrow. Alright, y'all sit there and there.
Yeah, I guess.
Alright, Miss Girl.
Miss Girl.
Yeah, because you need not to do all that.
Miss Girl.
Can we get into this?
Oh yeah, get into it.
Alright. So y'all be reading off of here. You're in public, no one can see you. So speak slow and talk clearly.
Thanks. Bye.
Alright.
Bye.
Alright, let's do a practice run. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Such a great film.
Oh my God, that was so good. I'm so moved.
Next up is a familiar sight, Coach's Corner. This week, they'll be talking to the soccer coach.
Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining us on this week. I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm your host, Alex Serber.
And I'm your co-host, Avery Thompson.
And this is our first episode of Coach's Corner. Today, for our Coach of the Week, we have Coach Wolnicki.
And our Player of the Week, Maurice Benza.
So I know you guys just now started. You guys have like a week of practice, and how's the season going so far?
Yeah, we're a couple days in. Really just bringing guys back up to speed. We're looking at trying to put together really a really strong, coherent roster here. Starting lineup, especially with our varsity guys, and a lot of new faces this year, a lot of young faces this year. So we've got a lot of work to do. A lot of consistency that we're looking to find here in the next couple weeks as we approach our first game of the season.
Well, I bet it's hard because I fall over just trying to tie my shoes in the morning, so I can't even imagine how to play soccer.
Okay, well, with every sport, we know that some teammates are going to butt heads. So how do you solve conflict on your soccer team?
So he would actually make us line up on the white line and sprint down and back 4 or 5 times. The whole team, not just one or two person. So the whole team.
Thank you, Coach Wolnicki. Thank you,
Maurice,
as well. This is our first episode of Coach's Corner. Thank you
See
for
you next
tuning in.
week.
What's soccer? That's what it said. I've never really thought about soccer before.
I'll be at their first game.
Have you seen the new freshmen this year? Oh, this segment will tell you how others feel about them.
Every year, you probably hear a lot of the same idea. How bad this year's freshmen are, but are they really as bad as many people would say compared to the freshmen of the previous year? Here are some various students who have something to say about this group of freshmen.
They're very loud and obnoxious for no reason. Like, I get it's their first year in high school, but can they act like they have some sense? Actually, no. I liked the freshmen last year. Don't like them this year.
Maybe a tad bit worse, because I realized that last year's freshman was like less energetic than this group, and I seen that they did their work a lot more than this group does.
My opinion on the freshmen this year, they're not that bad. They're not like horrible, but like they're still loud. Like, you know, like they're loud because they're young, but they're not horrible or anything. They're just kids. So freshmen last year were horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. 10 out of 10, would not recommend. Actually, not even 10 out of 10, negative 10 out of 10, because they were so horrible. They were so bad. Freshmen this year act older than the freshmen that from last year. Doesn't make any sense.
I don't like them. They walk slow, and they're really annoying and loud. And sometimes they fight each other for no reason at all, and it's kind of annoying. I'm pretty sure there was like 65 fights the first week last year, and there's only been like I don't know how many this year. I haven't kept track yet. So I'm gonna say the freshmen last year were worse.
What do you think of WrestleMania 2012?
I haven't watched it.
It seems that opinion on freshmen vary from person to person, but it is safe to say that the hatred for freshmen won't end anytime soon.
Freshmen are very confusing creatures.
Agreed.
Kidding. We love you. Our last performance today is pretty raw.
This was such an amazing group of videos today.
Tune in next week for more spectacular projects.
We'll see you next time.
Next time! No!